Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier looks like it might be in the horizon, which I feel a little bit conflicted about, since yeah, Dustin had an amazing win against BSD at UFC 299, but BSD is nowhere near the top 5, and I don't know, I don't feel like this win should be the sole reason why he should get a title shot. And let's not forget, the last time we saw Dustin face a top level opponent, he got knocked out. Specifically, I'm talking about Justin Gaethje. I don't think this win with BSD justifies a championship opportunity, especially since there are a lot of people in front of Dustin who arguably deserve it more, like Oliveira, Arman, and Gaethje. But even with that being said, even if Dustin doesn't deserve it, I think the UFC might give it to Dustin Poirier. Like if Islam ends up being on the Saudi Arabia card, I think they want a dominant performance from Islam, so he looks really good there, and they want Saudi Arabia to be happy. So sadly, I would say that this fight is probably happening, which is extremely semi-disappointing. I honestly think there are better matchups, but hey, whatever, I get it. Now, as who would win this matchup, I gotta say, it's gonna be Islam. Islam's grappling will be the difference maker. Islam's grappling and his strength will be enough to control Dustin and eventually tire him out and submit him. And I know what you guys are saying, but he was able to survive BSD's grappling. But you can't compare BSD's grappling to Islam. Islam is more patient with his wrestling, and his grappling is just more effective. His submissions are way better, and knowing Dustin Poirier, he's probably gonna go for a guillotine, which would put him in an even worse situation. Every time Dustin faced someone with really good grappling skills like Khabib or Oliveira, he always ends up losing. BSD and Chandler are great wrestlers, but they're nowhere near the grappling skills of Islam. Let's not forget that Islam submitted Charles Oliveira and outclassed him on the feet. Islam is a dangerous full-rounded MMA fighter. I don't see anyone beating him besides Arman or Oliveira, since they're both in a different level. And even if Dustin was able to survive the grappling, I think Islam would get the better of him on the feet. Islam would make the fight into a kickboxing fight, and his reaction time to level change and counter, and at the end of the day, I always see Islam mauling Dustin Poirier. Let's not forget that Islam also outstriked Oliveira on the feet and knocked out Alex with a stunning head kick. His striking is extremely underrated, and I can see Islam landing body kicks, leg kicks, and then potentially landing a head kick to finish the fight. Who knows? Islam striking is so underrated, dude. This fight would be a one-sided beating, man. And look, I know this is MMA and anything can happen with Dustin's volume. Hell, maybe his guillotine, I guess. But I doubt it. Islam just has tons of ways to win, in my opinion. I honestly think this fight wouldn't be competitive. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on my next one.